I'm JC, and I'm going to talk about how I think you acquire your Enneagram type. Um, I believe you have a set of interests, a certain type of interest and a certain skill set when you're born. Like with the instinctual variance and with your MBTI type, you're born with those interests, but you associate the emotional reaction you get from following those interests when it's not congruent with the world with it being the conditioning of your parents. Um, and I don't believe this is really what happens. I think, um, say, if you're like a phobic six, you often say that you had, like an overbearing parent or overbearing uh, or, abusive parent. And more likely, what happened was you had interests like where you had some fear of, like, you wanted to do something that had to do with like being socially, um, in an alliance. Like, see, I want to separate that from the social instinct, but you wanted to do things that were like beneficial, I guess, to your immediate, family or whatever, and you kept wanting to take it upon yourself to do these things, but maybe you didn't think about like how that stuff actually belongs to your parents, or they put a lot of effort towards like um, attaining those things, and they might want it one specific place, but you kept desperately wanting to do something to like impress them, to feel like you were, a definite like member of the family unit or whatever, and you were a contribution, but like you kept choosing to do things that irritated your parents, um, or so it agitated them to the level to where they, got really angry with you, and the abuse occurred because of that. For instance. Um, but yeah, that's an example of how I think it came about. And I'm running out of time because this thing only has so much storage. So yeah, bye.